Hey, now it's my turn, guys. My name's Alec. How you doing? I'm not very good with women.
Spaghetti!
Spaghetti? Are you just yelling out words now?
Yes!
He's just got noun Tourette's. He's just like, spaghetti! Sailboats! I'm on OkCupid, which has come up once already today. When I started OkCupid, it was kind of like, OkCupid, let's do this. But I've been on it for 4 months, so it's become OkCupid. Why? It amazes me that on almost every woman's profile on this website, at the very bottom you can see, I'm not here for a hookup, or I'm not here for a one-night stand, or as I actually saw once, I'm not here for a three-way. I would love to imagine the person who signs onto OkCupid and says, look, you look pretty lonely. Me and this girl that I've been dating for the past 3 weeks. You really want to have a three-way? And you seem like just the kind of person to do it with us. No. It's terrible. Why would anyone say yes to that? Being on OkCupid's weird because I'm not good at talking to women in person, and you would think maybe he's better doing it online. No, I'm not, because the other day it took me a half an hour to write 1 paragraph and send it to a lady with a vagina. It's me sitting at my computer going, hey, how you doing? Have you had a good day so far? These are things I actually write. I see that you like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Are we both of the opinion that Michael Bay can go fuck himself? If yes, please respond. But then I'm like, no, that's too like forward, so like delete, 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 delete. And then I'm like, hey, how's the weather? Because apparently the person I'm messaging lives 500 miles away. Much like someone I would message that lives in Joliet in the Minooka area, where I would never see her ever anyway, so doesn't matter. So I delete, delete, delete that, and after 30 minutes, I just sent the word hi. Boom. I never get a response. I now just assume that any woman I meet is either in a relationship or doesn't know who I am yet. They just don't, they know not to avoid me. Any single woman here, no, don't. Anywhere near, it's like the Irish potato famine in my crotch. Just nothing's happening. It's really sad. Kind of depressing. I have a very poor memory. Yesterday, while I was in the shower, I could not remember if I shampooed my hair or not. Really. Some of you guys are being so nice. You're honoring everything I say with a moment of silence, which is adorable. Thank all of you. I sat in the shower, I could not remember if I shampooed my own head, so I sat there for 5 minutes smelling my hand, trying to see if there was a whiff of shampoo. It was poop, is that what you're gonna say right there? It's poop. It's always poop.
It's always poop! Always poop! It's always poop!
Speaking of shit, no one's gonna be surprised when most of Honey Boo Boo's family dies of a heart attack. You owe that like it's some sort of insult. No, they make a family recipe called sketty, which is spaghetti noodles and a butter ketchup mixture. Sketty and butter. And just eat it all the time. So most of that family is going to die of a heart attack, except for the 16-year-old who got pregnant. She's going to get AIDS. Just a thing that I think of in my spare time. I accidentally farted in a midget's face once. Not sweet for him. It's in high school. Walking out of math class, and the hallway was crowded and it was loud, and I figured, you know what, I'm safe. I can let go. I'll be just fine. So I did it. And then from behind me, I heard coughing noises. And I turned around. And there was a little person. I'm politically correct. There's a little person about that tall, right behind me. Did not see him there, which is weird because I normally look down. Because I have the kind of balance problems where even when I'm sober, I have to watch my own feet to make sure I go in a straight line. Anybody that was out back with me during the break saw me almost bust my shit going down those stairs. Sober, I haven't had a drop of alcohol in a minute, guys. What made it really awkward was I sat next to him in graduation, which took like 3 hours. And so it was 3 hours of him just looking up at me going, why? Why me? Wrong place right now. Why do you hate me so much? And I said, I'm sorry. Because I'm a gentleman. That accidentally farts in the faces of little people. I made poor friend decisions. Just a couple months ago, I was here with my buddy Andrew, and he comes up to me, and he starts playing with my balls. Woo! Yeah! Out of nowhere. I'm standing having a conversation with a regular human being. Andrew comes up and goes, boop. Starts playing with my nuts. But then he realized that I don't care that he's playing with my balls. And so he looked at me and said, please make me stop doing this. And I looked at him and I said, no. Either you stop or I finish. That's how this ends. It really bugs me when people think that being gay is a choice. You know, says, oh, I'd never choose to be gay. There's always that good response, you know. Oh, when did you choose to be straight? I'd like to take that response and put it into other mediums. Just like, dude, being a superhero is a choice. Really? When did you choose not to be a superhero? Dude, being a comedian is a choice. Really? When did you choose to be straight? I'm not gay, but my aunt thinks I am. So much so that she asked me on my Facebook wall where everyone could see it. Says, Alec, I've always wondered, are you gay? And my response was, always? It's a weird thing to ask. She's like, ever since I was a little kid, she's like, he's gonna be a fag. A bundle of cigarettes. It's true. Telling your parents you're gonna be a comedian is a lot like saying, hey mom and dad, I'm gonna be living in your basement for the next 4 to 5 years. This says I want to be a comedian. My mom goes, why don't you go to college? And my dad goes, no son of mine's gonna be gay. My dad loves me, guys. So much. Alright, I'm gonna put up my guitar real quick. This is my segment I like to call Weird Things That I Think of. It's not that damn hard cam. Bring me that music stand over. You love it. Let's go with that one. Oh no. Hey guys. Hey! My therapist died last week, which sucks because now I have no one to talk to about it. Going to a funeral. You know, there's a little difference between the phrases "I'm sorry" and "my dad," unless you are in fact at a funeral. Just like, man, I'm really sorry that Jimmy died. Dude, Jimmy died. My bad. Calm down. Speaking of funerals, I want to buy a hearse and just drive around really slowly with the blinkers on, so that everyone thinks it's a funeral for a guy that nobody liked. I actually did a dick move the other day. I was on the highway and there was a funeral procession, and I cut into the middle of it. I had to get off the highway, and they were in my way. Besides, maybe I knew the guy. I also want to open an old folks home, but put it right across the street from the cemetery. Be like, Dave, if you shit the bed one more time, I ain't joking. Sending you over next door. They say you should be your own best friend, but my best friend just told me he's racist, and I don't know how to feel about that.
You're not close to 40, though, yeah? Right? You're like, what, 30?
I might be racist. I got HIV last week while I was playing Scrabble.
Scramble!
Yeah, big fans of words.
You're right. People do it right at 40.
Words with friends is a great way to cheat on somebody. Because no one's going to check your words with friends messages to see if you've been fucking somebody else. No one's going to be like, let me see your words with friends. The other night, speaking of Scrabble, I accidentally swallowed a bunch of Scrabble cubes, and my shit literally spelled disaster for me. Granted, I had to move some of the cubes around to get the words to spell. It's a triple turd score. Baseball season's back, guys. So I'm gonna bring back this joke. Cubs fans and Christians are the exact same people. I'm a Cubs fan, not a Christian. But just like a Christian, I'll just keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Eventually the world will come to an end. It's my confession, guys. I love clubbing baby seals. It's a weird part to laugh. Dude, I also love clubbing baby seals. No, I love clubbing baby seals because when they hit the dance floor, that shit's adorable. My grandma recently asked me what LOL stands for, and I told her it means lots of love. And guess what she signs her condolence letters with now? I'm really sorry that Carl died. You know, if you need anything, don't hesitate to give me a call. You're in my prayers. LOL. Why is there a Facebook share button on porn sites? At what point are you watching porn going, you know what? My friends and family would absolutely love to know what I'm watching right now. Click. I'm gonna post on Twitter too. Vine would be a terrible place to watch pornography because Vine's only 6 seconds long, so you have to masturbate and just reboot, reload, 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 reload every 6 seconds. Never get LASIK at places that offer one eye for free. And they never try as hard on the free eye. Going to a rave is an awful way to find out that you have epilepsy. You win the dance competition though. You're like, shit, look at that guy move. Frank, he just bit his own tongue off. I don't care, I'm giving him a 10. Can I get a round of applause for Whitney Houston? Thank you guys. It's really important that you did that because some of you may not know, but she's been sober for over 2 years, so it's really important. If anybody has a spoon, I have a lighter, we can have a candlelight vigil right here, right now. this year, guys, and they had those little chalky antacid Valentine's Day hearts passing around. And I saw one that just said, "Don't tell." If you give that to a lady, you are going to get a face full of mace. Ladies, if you give that to a guy, we'll be like, all right. Is it weird that I don't remember what chloroform smells like? Hey guys, what do you call somebody with Parkinson's trying to make cookies? Shake and bake. Raise your hand in the audience if you know what a theremin is. Alright, this joke is for you. You know that if you move your hand back and forth real good, you can get some good vibrato, which means that Michael J. Fox is really good at theremin. I'm just gonna hold it. Because he can't. Yeah, he is a great actor. I heard someone say Michael J. Fox is a great actor. He's a pain in the ass for cameramen, because you know how in most movies they do that earthquake effect where they move the camera? They have to do that just so it makes it look like he's standing still. I just made that one up. This is my last joke for you guys tonight. It's my list of movie titles that you should never nickname your own penis. The Titanic. Shrek. Dancer in the Dark. Little Man. Bend It Like Beckham. Jurassic Park 3. Jurassic Park 2. Troll 2. Extremely loud and incredibly close. Gone in 60 seconds. And last but not least, The Color Purple. Thank you guys! Thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank you for supporting us. We will be here next month. I'm not exactly sure what the date is, but it's not May, it's the Friday after May 16th. So whatever day that is, we will be here again. We'll have some more comedians for you guys. Thank you all for coming out. Hang out for a little while. We got a little tip jar up front here. If you guys want to know what it's like to stand alone on a rug in front of other people that are drunk, come on up and find out. Again, thank you guys. Have a great night.